Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree. So the mass make tall skinny journals are finished, and I didn't show you putting in the tags because I'll show you when we do a flip through of one of them. They're all kind of the same but all kind of different. I'm really happy with how they turned out, and even though you're not going to see this video for a couple of weeks, the craft sale is actually today, so I wanted to get a little video done this morning before I go so I can show you the covers. So we got a beautiful purple one. I'm going to kind of hold them sideways so they fit better. They just barely fit that way in the camera. Maybe I can give a little more room. Let's try that. So, beautiful purple with the lady, lilacs, etc. We have this one here. Now all these are like a flower type theme on the inside. And I did this picture on the front on a lot of them, kind of special. They weren't part of the digital kits. So it was actually the only thing that I printed out when I made these. Everything else I already had, or I already had printed, etc. This one here's got a cute little chickmunk on it. As I say, I really like how these turned out. I love doing these journal toppers. Now, when I made the other mass make at the retreat, I really liked doing it. That's why I did these. So this was part of the daisy kit. I just added a bigger bee, kind of as an accent on there. And then from the Rambling Rose kit, this one here was one of the maple leaves, the autumn maple leaves. And I did a thing of a man sitting under a tree reading a book, which I thought turned out really good. Not really masculine because of course you get all this lace there, but something a little different. This one here is one of the Rambling Rose ones as well. That's just part of the page from one of the kits that I put on there. Oh, and then on the back is just plain, and they all have my little From the Hands of Caroline's Craft Tree label on there. I also have a letter that I'm going to put in each book that it's just like a letter from the bookmaker type thing. Just what a journal is for and whatnot. Because I'm sure people are going to ask. And then we have some purple ones. Gotta love the purple ones. This one here is kind of a bright purple one. I made a thing here with a cat hiding behind some purple flowers. This is probably my favorite cover. I really like the cat design there. Love this one too. It's a fall leaf one, and I just put a golden retriever puppy with a bunch of the fall leaves. I thought that was really cute. And then another daisy one, and I just took one of the pieces of paper and then I put two bright green big dragonflies as focal points on there. What doesn't sell at the craft sales, I have one today and one next week. This one here has some bling there. Then I'll be listing them in the shop for people that might want some. And then this was the one that we've been working on in the videos. Just a blue butterfly with some pink flowers. There's the back. We'll do a flip through of this. They all have, of course, lace on the inside and the outside of the where the binding is to give it some strength. And of course, my cloth label there. So let's just flip through this one. They're very simple inside. I wanted to get them done. I wanted them to be nice, of course. So nothing fancy inside, just really stuff on the front and back cover. The rest are just pages. So I had a whole bunch of these little clusters of lace and ribbons and whatnot. So I've got one of those on the front and the back cover just to dress it up a little bit. And I made these quite a while ago and I haven't really used them, so it was a good opportunity to use them. And in the front and back cover there is a large tag, which I just put some cutouts on it, topped with a little bit of crinkled seam binding. And these vary in each. They all have a big tag and then another tag. I made these a while ago and now I'm just about out of them. So I'm going to make some more. There's a die cut here that kind of has watercolor splashed on it. Some stenciling with some kind of paste to make it kind of more three-dimensional, a little bit of stamping. Very easy to make, and they turned out really, really good. So I'm going to be making a whole bunch more of those because they turned out really, really good. And then the pages from, what did I call the kit? Butterfly something. Anyways, I'll leave a link below to all the different digital kits I used in the thing, in all these journals. But just a variety of papers. All of them are backed with a digital paper. So paper bag, a little memo paper, another digitals. Some music paper stuff, even though it's on its side, a person can either write this away or turn it sideways and write. An original tea-dyed doily paper. This was some kind of weird paper. I did go through all the papers in the first video to this series. But these were, can't really say they were quick to make, but they certainly go a lot faster when you mass make them. Digital there. Some stationery that I tea-dyed, a little butterfly stationery page. As I say, very simple, nothing on the inside except on the two covers. This is that Chinese calligraphy paper. It's like tissue paper, but it's for learning Chinese calligraphy. Now the digitals. And the backs on the digitals are just a variety of tea-dyed papers, etc. Each one has a doily. This one has kind of like a rectangle one. Some have oval ones, etc. Something else I was happy to use some up of. This is one of the tea-dyed colored doily papers, and I don't know if you can see the shimmer on there. Hopefully it shows up a bit. But I sprayed it with some shimmer mist, so little piece of ledger paper. I was very excited to get to use so much stuff up in these. And there's the center. I think this is video 4 or 5 of making these. The other side of that paper that shimmers. And more of that, the other doily. Now we're kind of getting into the back side of all the original papers. There's I probably used about 15, 16 pages in these. So there's quite a few, so that would make like 60 pages front and back, counting as you would count a book, which is how I usually count my journals. But they were fun to make. The only thing I will say, for me anyways, mass making them like this, I tend to do them all the same, but yet they're all different because they've all got different papers, etc. But like the covers are all very similar, etc. I'm not a big fan of that, even though I do love how they turned out. So on the back, a pre-made tag that I had, which I just put a little butterfly in this case. And then a big tag. I had these great big huge tags. And I haven't used them because they're normally way too big to fit in one of my journals that I make. But they were perfect to use in these. So every one of them has a big tag in the back, a big tag in the front, and then a little tag card of some kind. And then another one of the little cloth ribbon clusters. So I'm going to make some more of those one day. Not sure if I did a video on those or not. If I didn't, I'll do one because I really like them and I used up a lot. I almost used all that I had made. So there is the one, and wish me luck. Even though by the time you see this, the sale will be over. But I'll do an update in my Facebook group on how I did. And keep crossing my fingers that I do good. I'll be happy if I sell a few. And my sister goes to a few every year and she's never seen journals at any of them. So it will hopefully be new to people and people will be excited about them. And with each one that people buy, I'm going to throw in a dangle as well. And if you are interested in any of these, you can write to me. I will do a video after about what journals are left and what I have for sale. In about 2 weeks' time. Got the sale today and then one next Thursday. But as I say, the sales will all be over by the time you see this, but that is okay. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.